If you're looking at document management, there's 10 factors that you should consider before spending hard-earned money on a expensive document management system. So we're just going to go over the 10 basic factors. My name is Jesse Harwell with Pahoda Image Products out of Denver, Colorado. My phone number is 720-356-0248. Anyway, back to the document management. So factor number one is essentially, do you need proprietary licensed software to retrieve the documents? Meaning, do you have to pay a bunch of money to have software to get your own documents back out of a system? And so if it's proprietary licensed software, then that's something that may be of concern, and it just really depends on the life expectancy of the document management company. In the last 10 years, over 85% of document management companies have failed, so this is why this is kind of an important question to keep in mind. The second one is basically, are they going to let you keep it forever? And so if it's licensed and it's year to year and then they go out of business, what happens is essentially what this is getting at. Number three would be, how do you fix the document index database when it breaks? Pretty much every document index database is going to break at some point, so do you fix it? Do they fix it? Who fixes it? And if you are with one of these proprietary systems that go out of business, then who's going to deal with all these images? You could have hundreds of thousands of documents, and if that index database breaks, you essentially have to re-index the whole thing. So that's a pretty big hassle. The fourth one is, do you need special software to archive your documents offline? And so if you want to have a CD of 2009, 2010, what do you have to do in order to get all the documents from that year and put it onto a CD or an external drive? The fifth one is, how much training does it take to search for these documents? Is it going to take a month for them to teach you how to find your documents? And if it takes very little time, how does that training work? Number six is essentially, if you misfile something or you index it improperly, how are you going to find it? So that's something that you'll need to make sure you ask. The seventh is, on average, how long will it take to implement the system? Are we talking about an hour, a week, a month, a year? What's your time from signing on the line and giving them your money till having a fully implemented document management system? The eighth thing is custom programming required to link to your data sources. So if you have a crystal reports kind of program like Great Plains or some other kind of accounting package, does that link in fairly seamlessly, or is it going to require a bunch of time and programming, which is pretty much always at an additional cost? What scanners and storage can it use? So are you going to be able to use the copiers you already own, the scanners you already own, or do you have to buy new stuff? And when it scans, is it okay to scan into the network drive, or does it have to scan somewhere else? And are you going to need like a WAN optimizer or some other kind of hardware to make sure that the storage that you're trying to get to can actually be accessed? And then finally, what happens if the software vendor goes out of business, which kind of pertains back to number 1 and 2. Our system is actually able to address all of these questions in a very satisfactory manner. We'd love to talk to you about this, but if you decide not to call us, make sure that you get these questions answered and that you feel very comfortable with this. If you're going to spend $25,000 to $60,000 on a document management system, it should be able to address all of these questions. Our system's under $5,000, so if this is something that you're interested in, again, my name is Jesse Harwell with Pahoda Image Products, 720-356-0248. Thanks so much.